Hey everyone, Joe Lau here, back again from Tennessee, coming to you. I'm gonna make a second part of this video here. If you're coming up on this and you haven't seen the rest of my videos, just check out my YouTube channel for part one. Definitely check out how to set up your hosting with your GoDaddy and install WordPress and all that. On my netgrinders.com website, I've got coupons for GoDaddy. To help you get some good discounts on all their products and domains and hosting and all that good stuff. I'm gonna try to make this video as short and as simple as possible, but this is the part where you kind of get in there and you get kind of a little creative. You gotta kind of use some of your own judgment and creativity. Be creative with your ideas and stuff. So like I said before, you gotta really imagine what you want your website to look like, and then you can start piecing it together. But I'm going to show you guys in this video how to set up your website the way you want it, and actually how to start building your website. And I'm going to use a few examples of websites I've made, and hopefully that'll help you guys. But first off, I want to in the previous video we talked about getting your site set up in the themes and the plugins. Alright, so once you got that set, there's one more thing I wanted to let you know about. But first I'm going to go over the difference between posts and pages, because I know that always confused me in the beginning, and people I know will already ask about it. So you got posts and you got pages. Now you want to set up your website. Before I go over this, you want to set your website up. I showed you how to do it through the GoDaddy wizard, where you can choose if you're going to have a website and a blog or just a blog, and you can change that in here in your settings. You usually can change it under settings, and then I believe it's one of these right here. It might be reading or writing, but I think this overrides it all. So when you're if you go to appearance right here and then go down to customize, depending on which theme you have, it might look a little different, but it should be in here under customize. And then you can go down here and it should have something about posts or a front page or a home page or static. So if you click this right here, you can make it to where your website, the home page right here, comes to a main page that you make for your website. Alright, and then your post page will be for your blog. Okay, so when you create a new post, it's going to automatically go under this page right here named blog, and you can change these as well, and as long as you have these pages added, and I'm about to go over how you do that. If you want to create just a blog page, you just check your latest post right here, and when somebody goes to your main website, like for example this one, netgrinders.co, they're going to see a little my blog post right here with a little preview of each one, up to, I think you can put as many as you want, but the default is like 10 blog posts on your website right here. So I'm just going to leave this one like this for right now, so you kind of figure out right away what you want to do. So real quick, when you create posts and you add a new post, that's like adding a new blog post. Okay, it's automatically going to go under your blog, or if you have this set as set up for your blog to have the latest posts, it'll always go down here. So that's the difference between posts and pages. Pages will always be up here in your main navigation. When you create a page, you name that page, it's going to be up here. Okay, and so basically that's it. You can always go to pages and see this theme came with all these pages already, so I can just trash the ones I don't need. Or if you kind of like the setup, for instance, this one has like a frequently asked questions. If we view it, you might want to use this layout, and then you can go in here and I'll show you how to just edit some of the text right here, and you can leave these cool little lines and stuff like that, or you can just delete it, and then all of them pages up here, when you delete them, they'll be gone from the navigation up top here. So that's the main thing you want to start with, is how do you want your website set up. I've got a few examples in my fancy paint here. This is static homepage right here, where you set your page to go to home, like I just showed you. And here's one, and I'll show you guys how to do it, but you can create a sidebar as well, or you can make it a full width page. And this is the kind of the setup I go with, so I was going to show you guys that. I also created one for, this is what your site could look like, if you have it set to your latest posts. So you have your header image, and then each little blog post that you do, I'll have, like, you could put a little preview, a featured image right here. It'll have just a little bit about the post, and they can click right here on more to actually view that entire post, and it'll open up like a whole page. And the sidebar is always your widgets area. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to show you guys that here in a moment. So basically, this is the setup that I like to do. I'm going to just peek at I'm going to show you guys this, throw it up here from time to time while I'm doing this video, but I like to have like a little intro, just a main big title, and then I'd like to have like a little paragraph, and and maybe a little call to action right here, and then I'll have me a video, and I'll show you guys how to post your videos into there, and then another small little call to action, a paragraph about it some more in case they're still interested in learning more about it, and then a big call to action like a buy button, or go to this website, or subscribe, or whatever it may be. And then if I create a page like this and I use a sidebar, I'll basically do the same thing. This one's without a video over here, and you can kind of see, I'll put my main headline, and the main headline's something like this right here, this very big top part, how to create your own website or blog using WordPress. So I'll put something like that, and then some paragraphs with an image, make it look nice. Image right here, paragraphs, image, and this could be your home page as well. So kind of figure out your layout, because you can do any three of these, the ones I showed. So, and I'll show you guys a couple examples of how I did that. So creating your website, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on right now, so you can kind of get an idea. I've got my site, my main netgrinders.com, set up like this one, and it's set up for my latest posts. So it's going to show my little bit of information on my post, like I said, and then here's your widget area. It's pretty simple. Make sure you guys, if you didn't go through the GoDaddy wizard setup, go to plugins, and I left this out, I might have mentioned it, but go to plugins, add new, and search for this plugin right here, Beaver Builder plugin. And this is going to give you your website builder, so you can use the website builder. A little drag and drop is a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this, how to do this. Sorry, I've got pages everywhere. Alright, so once you go to pages, here we go. Once you go to pages, I think I was already in there, but it's okay. Alright, once you go to pages, select the page you want to edit, and as you can see, you can use the page builder right here. Now if I go just to edit right here, it's going to go to this screen, and you can still use the page builder, but you can also use the text editor if you're a little bit more if you know HTML a little bit. But on the right, you can always you should see something right here to where you can change it to full width with no sidebar, a left sidebar, or the default template, which is what I have. And that's going to create my sidebar here on the right. So you can go in here, and then here's the featured image, of course, and then like that all-in-one SEO pack plugin I had you install, you can also put your title in and your description, which will help you rank for the search engines as well. So you want to go in here and set all this stuff real quick, and then just update it, and then you can launch your page builder, and it will come up to something like this. Okay, now all you have to do on here, it'll have columns. If it doesn't have anything yet, you can go to add content up here, and then here's where you drag in. If you go under basic modules right here, you can bring in video and text and images, audio, HTML, things like that. So if you don't have nothing, just click and hold it, and bring in your text editor, and wherever you put it is where it'll open up a box to where you can create text. So now when I just click on it, you'll see it opens up to create your own text right here. Okay, so like I said before, I wanted my main headline, and this is the site I'm actually making for these videos. So right here is my main headline, and you always select it, type it out, and then select it all, and then choose heading 1, and it'll make it big like this right here, and it'll also let Google and all the search engines know that this is your main title, and use the words in this title. Then you can go ahead and space down in here just like I did, and I wrote this all out. You really want to it's not really good to copy content and paragraphs of other stuff and bring it into your website. If you do that, you need to really go through it, change things up a bit, add your own wording in there. Always have good grammar, of course, and things like that. Mine's not the best, the punctuation and stuff like that, but the better it is and nice and neat, it's going to help you. So basically, I just put all this in. I selected my font, and I selected the size. You can bold it. If you're doing for search engine stuff, in keywords and using your keywords, I'll always bold. Like if that was my keyword, make money online, I would bold it. I'd have it in there at least 3 times in my whole page. I would bold it once, bold one of them, and then let's say I had make money online here, I would underline it, and then one at the bottom, I would highlight it like this. If this was make money online, I would italicize it. So I try to do that on each blog post. And so what I've done here is I've made my main headline. I've put in a little bit of a couple paragraphs here, and then this is my H2 title right here, heading 2. So I made that. It's going to be a little bit smaller, and then what I'm going to do is put the video I did first underneath here. So this is like the getting started with WordPress part 1 video. And to do that, I don't have one right now, but let's use this one I created. Alright, we're going to go ahead and open this in YouTube. And let's just say that you want to put a YouTube video on your website. I always like to put my own. You'll go to share here, and then you want to go to embed, and then I usually uncheck suggested videos. You can show all this stuff right here, and then all you do is copy this HTML code right here, right click and copy, or you can just copy right here, go back to your page builder. Alright, we're back here, and you'll space down one, go to your text side right here on the right, and then at the underneath all this stuff, you're gonna paste. Alright. Now if your video comes up too big or too small, you can always mess with these numbers right here, and it'll show you a preview right here on your website. So that's how you add your video in. I always like to do this little code right here, center, and close it, and then do a center / and close it, and this will center your website right there. So you just put the center before the code and close it out with the / center after the code. So that's how you do your video. Sometimes it messes with you. You might want to go down and put a break here, a BR, close it in, BR, and then go back, and that way you can go down here and start typing again, as you can see, and it shows up right here on the left. Is images works about the same way. You can add media here, and then you click on upload files right here and select it from your computer, and you can insert it right here and here. Sometimes I'm going to take this out because it's not the video I need, but sometimes it's easier, like if you're wanting to add an image, go to add content up here, go to photo, bring it in right here, and then here you can select a photo from your computer. Alright, it's pretty simple. Just drag and drop. Now, depending on what you're doing, guys, you know, you can, you know, if you're promoting for another company or your affiliate program or whatever, you know, if you're just making your own website just for hobbies and stuff, you know, you can always search Google for images. Okay, you can do that. That's a choice. And here's another example. This is one of my main businesses, my health company, and what I did was go to our main website that we get, which is mzagold.com /best liquid vitamins. And for example, I will use some of their images and videos. Okay, you could download videos from just about any website. They got like little things, you just have to Google it, you know, download video, free video downloader or whatever like that. Or you can go to their, you know, like I went to their YouTube channel for my company, and you can search YouTube downloader and things like that, and you could download the video, upload it to your channel, and then you'll put it on your website. Okay, and then you can use their images. So that's a second choice right there. Like I said, this is one I used right here. I made it my banner. I had to edit it a little with paint, but this is one of my websites, and I just used that from their website. I found this in Google. This came from one of the brochures they handed out. I actually took a picture of it with my phone and added it on here, you know, so I got a little creative with it. Found this picture right here in Google, and I made it click to go to my website, and I got all these images right here from the main company website like I was showing you. So the last two choices you have is what I like to do is, if you don't find something you like in Google, you know, take a picture, get it from another website that's similar, something like that. You can make your own stuff, just like this logo up here. You know, I made it. You can, you know, I just searched free logo creator and just made a quick little logo for my website that looked decent. And so you can use that as an option as well, as far as creating images. And let me show you one more real quick. Vitaminsliquid.com is another website I got, and I just created this little logo right here with a free logo creator. Up here you can see. So, and it's gonna be on, it's on anytime I click any of my sites, it's always up there. Same thing here, you know, I use images, just kind of made it look nice and neat. If you can't find images like that, or use your phone or anything like that, the only thing I can suggest is going to Fiverr.com and getting you know, some people create images $5 or $10 for you, you know, and they'll be unique to you. You just describe what you want, you know, and they'll help you make a nice image or logo. So that's some options right there. It's Fiverr, I believe, Fiverr.com. I use it sometimes, not a whole lot, but most things are $5, and people can do graphics and design and create logos, create pictures, just about anything. So, alright. With that being said, guys, that's basically how you build your website. The last thing I'm going to talk about here is widgets, and this is all on your right sidebar here. You can use some of the widgets, I believe, if you go to add content, advanced, or WordPress widgets right here, and you can drag some of these in here if you want them on your main website. But I'm just going to show you real quick what they are about. Let's go ahead and go to, I'm going to use this site since I'm in it. Widgets. It'll be on the left here as well if you go to appearance and then widgets. Alright, this might look a little confusing at first, but all you have to really look at is your main sidebar or your sidebar, and this is going to be this part of your website, just like I showed you right here. Alright, this is your widget area right here on the right. I usually put a couple ads up top. Then I'll have recent posts so that people can see my other posts on my website and blog. Then I'll have a little something I create to subscribe. And then I'll talk about this in the next video, but you can have Google ads, and that's a way to monetize your website, because when people click on these ads, even if they don't do anything on your site, but they click those Google ads, you make money. So I'll show you guys a little bit about it. This is that image widget I had you download in the previous video. You just go over here on the left to find it, image widget. You can do the image, but it doesn't really give you a good way to click on a link. So you want to get image widget and drag it on up there. Drag it to right here, and these are in order. You could move them around just like that. So I've got my image here, right there it is, and then when you're adding the image, it'll give you the option to put a clickable link on it. So you'll see how to do that. It's pretty simple. So that's why that shows up right here, and you can see it's clickable and it goes to one of my websites. This is another ad I have for NetSpend. It's a free card giveaway thing. All I did was use some custom HTML because it was the company gives you some banners to put up, and that one just ended up working perfect for my website. So I had to get the HTML widget over here on the left, wherever it is. Am I not seeing it? Right here, custom HTML. Drag it up, drag it over here, and then all I did was put that code in that my website gave me, the company website. And then bow, I've got my link here, and it goes to me and I get credit for it. And then here I've got my GoDaddy ad, which again GoDaddy sent me code and banners. So I went ahead and dragged the custom HTML and put that right here. And then, like I said, I wanted to show my recent posts right here. I've only got 2 or 3, but so other people can see maybe they need some information from these posts. So in your widget area, you'll see recent posts over here on the left, and like I said, all you do right here, just pick it up and then drag it all the way up here and put it in right here. Okay, and then when you click on it, You can display how many posts you want to show. You can put a title on it and all this stuff right here, and then make sure you click save. Alright, and then once you save it, it automatically shows it on your website. There's a search bar right here. I put a search bar on my website and just put looking for something. So when I went over here on the left, again, here's search bar right here, and you can, I guess you can just check these too to where you want it. So I went ahead and added that, and then that gives me my search bar right here, and then here's my Google Ads, which is basically just code you put in. So you once again use the HTML, and I drop my code in it. Alright, so you can do all kinds of stuff. Here's a calendar. I mean, that's how easy it is. You can do, you know, I've got my newsletter thing right here, which you guys can go and you know, put your name and email in, and I send out, you know, you get when I do new posts or new videos and things like that. You can create something like that with this Jetpack widget right here, blog subscriptions. Just drag it in, you know, subscribe to blog via email. You can change some of this stuff if you want, save it, and then, like, I'll just show you, bam, it should already be on my website. Let's see if I can show you here. See, subscribe to blog via email, bam. So that's pretty simple. It just looks like a lot. To get it out of here, I just throw it over here. But there's all kinds of stuff in here you can do and play with, you know what I mean? However you want your site to look. If you want the Facebook page plugin, you can put your Facebook page connected to it over here, and people can like it on your sidebar right here of your website. So the widgets are all mostly for your sidebar, but like I said, if you're using the page builder, you can always add content and drag these widgets also into your main content, which you usually could not do. So that's really awesome. Alright, just a few more things in here. There's you know, image widget. You can add images all the way down your sidebar. Tag cloud is just your tags that you use. Recent comments. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything. All you got to do is drag it over here, you know, save it, look at it on your website, see if it works for you. Play with the settings, and if you don't like it on your site, like I said, you can click on it and delete it, or you can just sling it over here. So there's your widgets. I've showed you guys how to build your website with the website builder here. You can do rows layouts too. Like, you can bring this in over here, just drag it, and then bam, it'll make 2 rows for you already. Then you just click this. Oh, I'm sorry, you got to bring in something. So then you want to text in this, bring your text in, make a nice headline. You know what I mean? You can do anything. You can make it any way you want to make it. So there you go. Save it, and then make sure you guys always, when you exit, go to done up here and either publish it to the internet or just save it and exit, and that'll just save it, and it won't be live on the internet just yet. And then to get rid of these, you can make this one column again like that, or you can just get rid of all of it. So before I go, guys, and start on the 3rd video, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know, rewind it. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this helped you guys. If you've got video files and they're not too big, you can always add your own video right here and upload it to your WordPress hosting. Sometimes if it's too big, it won't do it. But like I said, you can do just about anything with this page builder. Just make sure you guys have that Beaver Builder plugin. If you went through the GoDaddy Wizard like I showed you, you already have it on there. And then make sure you guys go to my NetGrinder site, and like I said, I've got these coupons right here. I've got them on this how how to set up hosting and install WordPress posts right here. There's some more coupons where you can get like dollar hosting and stuff like that, so that'll help you guys out. And before I go, I'm going to show you one more of my websites here, and just let you guys see how the flow goes. Like I said, I do a nice headline, right? And then on this one, I basically did a smaller one, and then I did a picture. All you do when you add your picture is just align it left, and then you can resize it, and then put some content, a little bit more content, a call to action right here, some more content. And it also helps if you know, search something that's in your industry or whatever your website's about. Search other websites on Google and just see how they're set up. You know, you don't have to do it exactly like that, but it gives you some good ideas how to make your website lay out. Okay, so like I said, posts always go under blog, or if you have it set up like I showed you, it's always going to go over here. Here's another. I created a page and named it product. So I did another headline for my vitamin, another smaller little headline. I didn't mark it H1 or nothing. I just made it bigger with the text editor. And then a little call to action, a video where they can learn about it, they can order it. If they're not ready, they can keep reading. And then a second headline, some more content, and then bam, they can order. And then in the next video, I'll show you guys how to do the Google AdSense, because I earn money when people click these ads, even if they don't buy my products. And right here as well, I've got a little bit everywhere on my website. But I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions, you know, I can go through and build an entire website if I need to for you. But I believe that's enough information to kind of show you how to build this and to put everything where you want it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.